In Crokinole, the best way to deal with the posts is to not deal with the posts. Let me explain. A lot of new players will shoot through the middle when they don't have to, and this touches on a theme that we'll be talking about in our next few videos, which is consider your options. Your first option is go through the posts or don't go through the posts. The first example to demonstrate this is, let's say there's an opponent piece on the far side of the board in the 10 region. From where you're sitting, the most immediate option is to shoot through the pegs on a diagonal here. Is there anything wrong with that? No. However, if you scoot to your left, you can see that piece is easily accessible from the outside. While the result of each of these shots being successful looks the same, there's a lot more chance of error going through the post. So scoot that booty, consider your options, and see what you're able to get from the outside. Here's another example. Let's say there's an opponent piece on the closer side of the board. A lot of new players will look at this and just blast that piece through the center. Again, technically nothing wrong with this, but there is a lot of margin for error of you hitting one of these posts or lipping over the center, that piece not going off, or worse yet, dropping a 20 for your opponent. Versus scooting that booty, getting to the side, and avoiding the posts altogether. And by considering your options, you can reduce the amount of times you actually need to shoot through the posts. And that is the big lesson of this video. Before you send your shooter through the post or an opponent piece through the post, first look and see if you actually need to put a piece through the center, because there's a lot more margin for error here than there is on the outside of the board. That being said, there's going to be plenty of times where you need to play through the posts, and that's going to be the topic of our next video, talking about the best laneways available. So make sure you stay tuned for that, and if you have any questions, let us know in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and as always, happy flicking.